What's going on, everyone? Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well. And in today's video, we have the Book of Boba Fett, a news update here for the overall show, a rumor that has been going around, a huge rumor at that has been going around for the upcoming show that is coming later this year of 2021, this December, premiering on Disney Plus. Of course, without further ado, let's just get right on into it. As always, there's always theories and suspicions of who's going to show up in these different shows. And in this case, for today's video, we're talking about the rumor here of Luke Skywalker appearing in the Book of Boba Fett. In one of our more recent videos for a news update here for the Book of Boba Fett, we talked about the Mandalorian and Grogu returning in the Book of Boba Fett, which both seem very plausible ideas and predictions, theories, and suspicions there. But as we all know, at the end of the Mandalorian Season 2, we all know where Grogu went, and that is that he went with the one, the only, most feared Jedi out there at the time was Luke Skywalker, of course. So that's where he went, is to get his Jedi training there with Luke Skywalker. And we also know that the time that this overall show, the Book of Boba Fett, is taking place, of course, is taking place during the Mandalorian, kind of serving almost as the Mandalorian Season 2.5, almost in those essence. But with that, the first episode or two is supposed to really be kind of almost flashback scenes, is what we're hearing and gathering and hearing from rumors. It's kind of like flashback scenes of how Boba is able to escape the Sarlacc pit. Other than that, back to the idea here at hand. Of course, having the Mandalorian and having Grogu, Baby Yoda, the child, one of the most beloved characters out there in the Star Wars universe and franchise, both returning for the Book of Boba Fett, both seem very plausible ideas, of course, there for the upcoming show. But the only problem, and something that we would have to see, and would be a very interesting interaction to see, of course, would be to have Luke Skywalker either A, return Grogu back to the Mandalorian to kind of maybe take a break from his Jedi training, whatever the case may be. We are yet to really hear about anything from those, so do be sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell for when we do talk about that and cover that and get some news on that. Of course, for many reasons, this would easily be one of the most interesting interactions out there in the Star Wars franchise and Star Wars universe, seeing that the last time Luke Skywalker did see Boba Fett, he was falling down a Sarlacc pit, so he was presumed dead by not only Luke Skywalker, but pretty much the entire galaxy out there at the time. And seeing different interactions between these two characters in the comic books and the books, War of the Bounty Hunters, we do get to, I guess, presumably see some interactions there between Luke Skywalker and Boba Fett. Those are comics and books that I just haven't actually read. As you guys know, I'm really not the biggest reader out there, really, I guess, all that much. I will read occasional and a few comics out there, of course, sometimes, but that just really isn't something I have done all that much. So I really do not know what happens in War of the Bounty Hunters. All I am guessing is that their interactions aren't that great to really begin with, and I'm pretty sure those stories, of course, take place between the events of Empire Strikes Back and the Return of the Jedi. So it's whether or not the whole interactions there between Boba Fett and Luke Skywalker would be either subtle or tense, whatever the feelings may possibly be. My gathering is if the Mandalorian, of course, is going to be there at the time that these two characters very well may meet, it would make sense that I think the two would kind of have their differences set aside and kind of be more chill. I mean, they're really talking about Grogu in the essence, and that's really the only reason that they would see each other for those whole proposed ideas. Now, of course, I have a whole theory video and discussion video I'm going to be making here for who exactly would portray a young Luke Skywalker at the end of Return of the Jedi, 5 years prior, or after rather, of the events of Return of the Jedi, because they can't really pull that completely off with CGI. Don't get me wrong, I think that CGI in The Mandalorian looked absolutely stunning and just blew everybody away. I don't care what you think, it was amazing CGI and special effects, of course, but there is a little more pricey, of course, on Disney's ends of things, but so it would make sense that they would probably want to cast somebody out there in the live action spectrum of things. So do be sure you are staying tuned for that whole video when that does come out. That's going to be here on the channel, of course. Of course, take this all with just a little bit of grain of salt. None of it is confirmed. It is all just one big speculation and rumor out there as of now. Guys, I want to know all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think about all this down there. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, as it really does help with the channel. And check out our Instagram, Unofficial Star Wars, for more Star Wars related content. Thank you guys so much for watching the video up until this point. That means the absolute world to me. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, both here on our YouTube and our Instagram. It means the absolute world to me. Thank you guys so much. Of course, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Of course, may the Force be with you always. Peace out.